and this, which I'm super excited about. Hello everyone, welcome back to another studio vlog. We've been having markets back to back to back to back, and I have not really had time to take you guys along with me in the journey inside the studio at all, because every time we get off a market, I just immediately have probably like maybe 3 or 4 days at most to restock everything, and I've just been in such a hurry mode that I don't think I've been really enjoying my making process, but I would like to change that. So even though we have about 7 days until our next market, I've decided to take you guys along the journey, and this is not going to be a super long studio vlog of throughout the entire week at all. I think if I cut it down to the smaller chunk, like 2 or 3 days of me doing the work, I will have enough time to edit and release the video and keep you guys in the loop of what's going on in the studio type of things. So that's my intention for this studio vlog. And I think it is very achievable. So for today's to-do list, first and foremost, we need to recount, double checking on our stocks and remaking tons of magnetic bookmark, because I noticed that's one of the items that we're running really low. I also have to place a large order for our Kindle grip. I haven't even get a chance to launch it online before you guys literally snatch it all up. So I'm going to check on the stocks. Also, maybe try to take some more product photos of before, so that we don't, completely run out. Yeah, so place a large order for those, which most likely will not get back here until another 2 weeks from now, and that's with me placing an express order. Also catch up on a tons of admin work. I have Natalie come over to helping me out today in the studio, so she can take over on accounting stocks and let me know how many of what that we need to make, so I can start the process of printing, and she will glaze and do the other part to create a magnetic bookmark. But I will have to do the spread on the cut mat and all that stuff. That was my side of my part. But then admin work wise, we need to do a lot of email marketing, a lot of things getting ready, because I'm actually announcing something really cool today. I'm so excited. Wait, actually, this video will come out after I already launched the thing, so I could just tell you guys right now, actually. I'm partnering up with our local book bar to host a spooky book fair. It is quite surreal for me first start out this business, just making something with my hands, just enjoying the craft, then open the business, then start selling in person at pop-up markets. And then up to this year, beginning of this year, I start branching out to be not just expanding my products line, but also we now have products in bookstores around the United States, also locally, consignment shop, and then now for me to actually co-host an event, has been such a journey, and I'm so grateful for how far we have come. But yes, insane. So while Natalie taking all the other tasks, we are going to do admin work, which normally I found myself doing the jobs a lot better during the day when there's still sunlight. Nighttime is a very creative time for me. So I'm going to take this time while Natalie helping me with other things and hop on to do all those admin tasks. And with that, I'm going to introduce you guys to our sponsor today for this studio vlog, OmniSend. Markets are one of my favorite parts of running a handmade business, but let's be real. After a long day of selling, packing up, and maybe losing my voice a little, I'm usually exhausted. And that's why I let email automation do the follow-up work for me. I personally use OmniSend to stay connected with my customers even when I'm resting my feet. When someone visits your booth, makes a purchase or sign up for your email list, they are already engaged. But if you don't follow up, that connection fades fast, and that's where post-market emails come in. Mine usually include a thank you message, a peek at what's still in stock, and an invite to shop online or stay updated for future events. So let's walk through the setup. First, head over to your Omnisend dashboard and click on Automation. From there, I choose Create Workflow, then click on Create from Scratch. From here, we first define how a person enter a workflow. Use the right side to edit this part. Go to Trigger, and we scroll the way down to Subscribe to Marketing. And then Trigger Filters, we going to choose two options. So the first one going to be subscription methods, which is subscribe externally, and the second one is from the sign up form. Just repeat the same way to click go to the sign up form. Then we scroll down and audience filter, and I'm going to select the filter for the date that the people subscribe to the market email, which is for me the next record be September 13th. From here, we can just now add on the delay by dragging and just pull it in from the left side. I personally choose 3 days after they subscribe to the email. We add on the email. I'm going to have the subjection line at thank you for supporting small business, adding a bunch of emoji, making it cute, but limited to most at 3 emoji. Don't get more than that because it's really clutter, and most of the time people don't really able to see it anyway. Then you add your pre-header, which for me going to be welcome to our cozy space. Under name, which is just your business name or your personal name, whichever you usually use to represent your business. Then we go to edit the content and really adding our spices here. Now for the fun part. I use Omnisend drag and drop email builder to add products, images, text blocks, and buttons. I keep it on brand with my usual colors and voice. You can also add a little thank you discount, a product care guide, or a where I'll be next section, which is my favorite, to stay connected with my customers who love to shop in person. Once it all set, click enable, and that's it. From now on, every market order will trigger a warm, personalized email automatically, no extra work from you. This gives me time to rest, unpack, and maybe eat a real meal, while Omnisend takes care of my post-market connection. If you're ready to automate your post-market email too, I've got a special code for you. Use Vivian30 for 30% off your first 3 months when you purchase a plan on Omnisend. I've been using them for months now, and it's genuinely one of the most helpful tools in my small business toolkit. Link is in the description. I am heading out to Michael's right now because some more of you guys sign up for the mini books and shadow box workshop. So I'm running low on the shadow box. I'm going to Michael's to get some more and have it ready for the workshop tomorrow, which I'm super excited about. I just love how creative you guys are with choosing your backgrounds, and you analyze it with all the books that you read. And you kind of some of the girls last time, they were arranging and they really planned things out of how the layout would look in the shadow box, and it's just so unique, so beautiful, and special, So yeah, we go into Michael's. Good morning, rise and shine. Well, not very shining. It's actually pretty cloudy today where I'm at. We are actually on our way to the book bar because I'm hosting the workshop today. We actually have two. The first one is going to be the mini books in the shadow box, and the second one is Bedazzle the book. This week is a small week, so I think it would be pretty easy for me, and I will be able to get some work done. I tend to give your guys your space to create and be free and chat with your friends and make new friends. So I'm not exactly like standing in the workshop 3 hours straight type of things, but I'm around. So and I come back and check on everyone every half an hour or so. So I do have a to-do list I do want to get through today while we're sitting at the book bar and everyone doing their crafty stuff. So yeah, let's come along. I have arrived at the book bar. We are going to quickly setting this room up. I have about like 10 minutes. And just like that, the class is all set up. I'm going to go to the kitchen and find something to eat because I'm really hungry. Books, if you put it like right next to each other, line by line. But if you like this formula, I have 4 across and 4 down, so 16 total. Media books, you guys can look through these and find the books that you would like to use. And then when you done finding the books that you would like, just use the scissors to cut them out. Yes, after we get there, then we'll do the cutting and pick out the background for the shadow box. But for now, I'm just gonna let you guys look through the books and do some cutting. Hello everyone, it is the day before the market. Tomorrow is my market day. At this point, I think I'm running on maybe like less than 10% of energy that I have left within me. It's how it goes. So today to-do list, I need to stop by Lowe's because at the last minute, I decided to change our display system a little bit, just a tiny little tweak, just because tomorrow the place kind of far away. We don't have a lot of time to set up, so I want to reduce our setting up time even more than where it already is, just for my peace of mind. Because one of the things I feel like I haven't really been able to do a lot of content wise on market, like at the setting up part. I'm just always so hush hush go and rushing, and I don't like how that feel. I would like very much so to enjoy the process of doing the market in the best way that I can. So I want to reduce our sketch like setting up time. So I thought of this new display idea thingy to play around with, and that's why I'm going to Lowe to look for a pegboard. So what I usually do is literally just making these tiers, like 6 tiers. What is that thing called? 6 tiers thingy to display our bookmarks and stickers, all our paper products. And honestly, over time, it just takes so much time to building that things, and the skill, only me and Natalie actually really able to do that without breaking the things. So it takes out a lot of time of me instead of able to talk to you guys on the camera, show you around, just kind of like walk you through my process of setting up. I wasn't really able to do that. If you've been here for a while, you might be able to notice how different my market video with like the setting up portions, how different it has been compared to before. So that's what I want to change. I want to simplify the process of it. Even though I love those 7-tier shelving things, I love those. so dearly to my heart. I think I own like 10 of them by now. I don't think it's sustainable long term if I want to expanding my business even more and doing more market, especially on the same day or weekend, which means we'll have 2 3 different teams doing it. So I need to simplify it that anyone can actually do it. I'm sorry if I'm just ranting. I literally just start my day on the work side. I've been up this morning for like my personal side, home wise, but like now we get into really the groove of working. So my brain just kind of like the computer just turn on. So I'm sorry I'm rambling, but let's go to Lowe's together and find a pegboard. Maybe when I'm there, I can see something else that spiked my that inspired me. Yeah, so let's go. I think I found it. Panel 52. Um, um, wait. This, this don't look like it. Is that what I'm? No, that's panel. Smell great over here though, y'all. I love the smell of wood. Dowel. Oh my gosh, this is so beautiful. I am a sucker for wood, and I'm fully blaming it on my dad. He's the one that introduced me to this world, and I've never left. I've been here ever since. Oh my goodness, that's so beautiful. Pegboard is secured. I am going to find some hook for the pegboard right now. I think I do have some at home, but just because I'm not sure if it actually will fit, so I just want to get some here, make sure that it's clocked in, and then if the one at home work, I can just return these. No biggie. The pegboard is almost as long as tall as my shelving that I'm thinking to have against with. I always wanted to have it cut in half. Unfortunately, they can't do it for me, and that's alright. Hello you guys, I am back at home now and start working on our clothing. So I'm actually warming up the heat press right now. So while the machine doing that, we are going to do some clothes folding. I don't think we'll have a lot of room in the car tomorrow. That's why I decided to go with a setup where I'm having the clothing like instead of how we used to do is like hanging. So it's gonna all fall like this, and I will have a stack of it. I have complete pressing, folding, price tagging, and all the things that needed to do for all the apparels. I'm actually only bringing our 2 design for just like reading oriented kind of thing, and some of our leftover from the previous event. So I brought those. So basically 1 box and 1 bags. Not a lot, but not as much as I want to. But for this is like the first time I'm doing this event, and since we have a lot of different products as well, I'm not too worried about it. Since apparel is a higher ticket item in my store. Now what I'm actually working on it is typing out, all the book's genres, a little bit sneak peek about what the book could be about, so I can print it out on the stickers, and then we'll go on to packing the books, which I think will take about an hour and a half, if not 2 hours, of just wrapping the books alone. So your girl needs to really speed up the typing game over here. Alrighty, I have a very, very long scarf of all the stickers label for the books. Just like a little overviews of what the book might be about. I have my list over here, and I'm going to separate these into their own group, and then we can start really wrapping everything up. Now that I've separated everything's over, they're all over here now. Now that I've separated everything's out with their stickers, we going to start with the process of packing. I don't think I've ever really showed you guys the process of like how I do this, so today is the day. Tools wise, I'm using tissue paper to wrap my books. Reason why, because it's pre-cut, so down the time of you have to do another task. And I personally use two, one pattern and one solid. Like I use two tissue paper per book when I wrap it up. And this is my favorite tool ever when I wrap blind date with a book. It's make the process go much faster and easier. So if this is something you're doing for your business, highly recommend get one of these. And it's also come in very handy during Christmas season when you're wrapping presents for everyone. And I have it lay on top right here on the side. And then I have my pattern one in here. Also on the ground, you guys can't really see it right now, but on the ground right here, I have the bins where the books would go to, so that as I'm finished, everything is organized. First, I'm going to grab each title. I usually get 3 to 5, so that there are not a lots of duplicate. What I would do is I'm going to separate all of these stickers first, so that everything is stay in one place. Now I'm going to put over my solid on top. Then what I'm doing is I'm going to put the title face down. And make sure you only grab 2 pages, kind of like in the middle-ish. And this side, you can see I don't wrap fully the whole book. When I fold over, just kind of halfway, or even less than halfway if you have a bigger book. Then turn again. There we go. Now this on top, and now we'll have the stickers right in the middle. I mean to the left, but like middle, center, left-ish. Just like so. Let's stand this up. Folding this in, just like how you're wrapping present. If you're really good at wrapping present, this would be a piece of cake for you. If you're not, congratulations, you're about to get in a lot of practice so that this year you're going to be the best Christmas present wrapper. Take this down, tape. Now repeat for the bottom. And to detail of how I'm doing this part right here while I'm wrapping, best course of action, I think you should look up on YouTube and see which one work best for you, because there are many ways of wrapping like the 2 ends of the book. But then it would look somewhat like this. And that's just our blind date with the book. The reason why I put the title of the book face down like this is so that when you look on the side, it's a bit harder for you to see what's the title of the books. Yeah, so when you put the book face down, the edge on the side fold over. I kind of messed this one up, so to that one person, you have to look really hard to see the names though. But the edge of the book should be on this side, so the book kind of like upside down from you all the way. and then have the edge on the side, fold over just about halfway, or maybe a little bit more than half. You cannot see on the edge of the book what the title is, and that's the whole point of the blind bag with the book. So there's that. It is the market day now. I just woke up not too long ago. Just complete my morning ritual would include making my matcha, drink my matcha, make my matcha and drink my matcha, then have my lately fixation for breakfast is cinnamon raisin toast. I just completed that, and now I'm about to head out and packing up the cars and heading out into the market. So I guess that would be goodbye for now. So thank you guys so much for hanging out with me in today's studio vlog. But I will see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.
엉클어진 밤 침대에 누워 핸드폰만 보며 또 하루를 보내 오늘 같은 날 산책이라도 다녀올까 But I feel so lazy